I see that you know your judo well. Good one.
I don't know what this preview thing is.
It might have moved.
I didn't.
So
I didn't do that.
Ta-ta and farewell.
Huzzah and farewell.
Oh, it's in studio mode.
Yeah, take it off studio mode.
One cup, look. They've
Oh, I forgot. It's been so long, I didn't even know what we were doing. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the first 30 of the Funky Panther. Here on an off-cycle episode. Yeah, it's Wednesday.
Break it down.
But guess what? We're here. We missed a week last week because someone had the vid.
Hi, sorry, I had COVID.
And then I missed the previous week because I'm a bitch. And then,
yeah, but
Okay.
but we only had one episode that was off. Like we had Jared jump in for you, and he did a wonderful job. It was fun.
Did he though?
No, but we talked about all sorts of the normal stuff we talk about with Jared.
Wrestling.
Yeah, wrestling. Which the Iron Claw's out now, isn't it?
I think it comes out Friday.
Comes out Friday. I might go to the theaters.
I want to watch it. I already know what happens, but I want to watch it.
Well, yeah. Did you download it?
No.
Like the bootleg?
No, is that already?
I don't know. It might be.
You know, I feel like I can't watch movies because I think I had to watch them with Tammy. So like they have Oppenheimer on the bootleg, and they have the Equalizer 3.
Oppenheimer's back out in the theaters.
I haven't seen Equalizer 3 yet either.
But we still need to watch. She hasn't seen Kill Bill Volume 2. So
what?
Yeah, she never saw either of the Kill Bills.
Spend a day and watch them back to back.
Well, we tried to do that because we finished Kill Bill, but it's not on streaming platforms. You have to buy it.
I got you. I'll take care of you.
Oh, okay.
Call him Daddy when you say that.
No, you're going to call me Daddy.
I'm going to take care of you, Daddy.
Just don't call me late for dinner.
No, I'll take care of you. I've got Kill Bill and Kill Bill Volume 2 on there that you can stream.
On the group chat, Jared said that he did do a terrible job.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
also he thinks
He's
the
aware.
22nd it comes out, the Iron Claw.
So next Friday.
Next
Friday.
So our friend Andrew, Fort Worth Roots, is having his little shindig on the 16th.
Yeah.
He's
Was
going
it
to be
Saturday, right?
It's a Saturday. Yeah, it's going to be at the studio.
Studio Movie Grill.
Studio Movie Grill.
In Addison.
At Addison, yeah.
Yes.
No, it's going to be at his studio right there off of Meandering.
His Studio Movie Grill. Yeah, that's what I was just trying to say.
Meandering and Yale.
Hey, stop talking.
You're gonna be meandering.
Stop talking.
You're gonna be
Let him finish his thing.
You just got to get in there and talk. That's it. You don't have to yell.
Is
You
that
just
right,
talk.
sir? Oh.
Yeah, he's doing it. He's doing his that little party thing.
His
meet and
blowjob
greet.
party.
He's got one. What has he got? One person, or
He's
not
got
one person?
a-
One band already
I
practicing
think he's
there.
got Jaybirds. No.
He's got the drum band.
The drum thing. Yeah.
Oh, the Musumi.
No, that's a restaurant.
Is it?
Yeah.
Mizumi?
Yeah. Yeah.
Whatever.
That's that restaurant.
Lobby
in the
house.
I'll be honest with you. I'm sick and tired of things happening on Saturdays. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is that Saturday or is it Sunday?
That's Saturday.
Oh, it is
yeah.
Saturday.
Why does shit happen on Saturdays? You know?
I mean,
when I
parties
work.
and
That's
shit
because
happens.
most people are
Doesn't
off.
everyone know I work on Saturdays? I can't do shit.
You heard him, everybody. Move your fucking
Yeah, Andrew,
things.
get with it.
Andrew, what the hell, man?
Thursday and Friday only.
Chad works on Saturdays. He can't go because he has to work. You need to make it on a Sunday
You selfish bitch.
or Friday. Friday, he didn't work Friday.
No, I'm off Friday.
Yeah, you're working. Yeah,
So-
so you know what?
Just do it on Friday.
Executive decision, Andrew. We're gonna change your party to Friday.
It's like the weekend, but earlier.
Yes, yes.
Jared's saying it's the same situation as he. But you know what? It is. You're right. You do work on Saturdays at the wonderful antique store.
Jared was actually.
Working at the car wash.
Oh, sorry, nachos.
you
Jared
know
was
it.
on Tales of the Fort. He was on with
he's on
Fort
Tales of
Worth
the
Roots. He was on Fort Worth Roots for their Friendsgiving episode.
Okay.
Yeah.
We didn't get a call to that, did we? Did
No,
we
I
get
don't
an
think
invite?
Andrew really cares for us anymore.
I don't
When's the
think
last
he
time I
does.
talked to Andrew?
It's been a minute. I need to text him. I'm usually pretty good
I
about texting
popped
him.
in on his live, on his TikTok live, and that's when he told me about the
I like his things.
what's his
Yeah,
penis.
I'm gonna
Anytime he posts things, I like them.
I'm gonna swing by his little shindig on Saturday. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna pop my head in. And
I'm
say
gonna go
hi.
in there and
Must
take
be
a shit on the
nice.
floor and then just leave.
I mean, that's what I was planning on doing,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'm gonna stop
Just
in and say
dropping a
hey.
nice spruce deuce.
I've got a lot going on Saturday.
Yeah.
I've got a Costco run.
Costco.
I got to get something for our friends give miss
Right.
gifts.
Yeah.
And then I've got a concert that night. Upon a Burning Body at Haltom Theater. It's gonna get wild.
Okay.
Sounds crazy.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good
Did
time.
you see the whole ozone thing at Tulips that's coming
The
up?
ozone layer? It's
No.
diminishing?
There's like this big music thing, and it seemed like right up your alley.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
He loves ozone.
I do
I
love
know.
Ozone. Dude,
It's ozone and a handful of other bands.
Joe Kelly he's a hell of a guy.
Yeah,
Very
Joe
nice.
Kelly of Kelly's Onion Burger.
Yeah.
So I made onion burgers the other night. And
Did
they
you?
were fucking bomb.
Is
So
it like
did you
just
did you make a
onion?
sauce too?
No.
No. Okay, you just went with the basic.
Yeah, just basic
Cool.
smash burger on some grilled onions. You know what I mean?
On the Blackstone.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, you just saute some onions and smash the burger right on top of them hoes.
sounds pretty good.
It was pretty tasty. It was pretty good. We just
Why'd you turn Italian?
I don't know. I have no idea what that was.
Vafangu!
all of
good.
our Italian fans,
Smothered with mozzarella and marinara.
they feel very offended right now.
We got a gazebo, and so we were kind of sitting outside
Eating mozzarella.
had my parents over, got the solo stove going. We watched Elf. We had some like cocoa and burgers, and just sat out there.
At first, I thought you were watching it on a projector, and then I saw there was a TV out there.
yeah, no, we just got the TV that we keep outside.
On the group chat, Christy said they're going to the Blue Bonnet Cafe for breakfast Friday. I've always wanted to check that place out.
It's great.
Are you sure you want to do that, Christy, and you don't want to go to Dane's? Because if you wanted to go to Dane's, we could go to Dane's.
That's a bit.
I
of,
really want to go to Dane's on Friday.
That's a bit of a drive for Christine.
Yeah, but it's
It's
they
worth it.
they actually went for the first time before they moved to the
Right,
new
yeah.
Alito location. But I want to go check out the new Alito location.
Just in.
See,
Jay,
you weren't even close to the You weren't even close to the microphone. You're just louder.
Jay-
You lying sack of shit.
Jay says, "Hi, losers."
Oh, it says here.
Hello, Jordan. Hello.
All right, so, anyways, moving on.
They're back. They're back. Forever Reckless
I was like,
is
"Who's back?"
Oh yeah.
Guess who's back?
Oh,
Back again.
they.
Yeah.
They are back.
Reckless
Yeah.
back.
We need to have them on. Hey, Jordan, y'all want to come on the podcast in the next
Yeah,
couple of
like
weeks?
right now.
No, what about next
Yeah,
week?
hey, drive your ass over here.
Y'all want to come
Get
over
here
for
right
like
now.
a Christmas episode
We
next
got a
week?
bunch
'Cause that'd be
of,
kind of fun,
Yeah.
right? Having the girls here because they haven't been here in the new studio yet, and we haven't had them on the show in forever.
I just want to say that Jay's in there saying, "Can y'all not say my government name?" And I've said Jay the entire time.
I've always called her Jordan, so Jay is weird for me. I called her Jordan.
Jordan Williams.
the entire time I've known her.
Jordan
so
Williams
saying Jay
III.
feels weird.
This
I do it, and I'm like, ugh.
Are y'all gonna? I want to know though. I want to know. Maybe whenever they come on, we'll have to ask this. But are they going to still refer to? Well, they're going to refer to Sailor.
Oh, they're supposed to, right? Because
They're
they
just gonna
didn't
continue on
They
with
didn't
Sailor?
fulfill their challenge for Instagram. They're supposed to get 1,000 followers, I think.
And didn't do what?
And if they didn't, they have to like all the AKAs. They have
Spill
to
out the dirt and all the
spill out
names.
the names.
Damn.
Oh,
Remember?
yeah.
Remember that, Jay? Remember that, Jay?
Jordan said you're a saint for some reason.
That's
Obviously,
because I
she's-
have been using. I don't use her government name.
Obviously, she has taken some gummies already. 'Cause
Yeah.
she's out of her fucking
You know
mind.
what? That happens. Sometimes the gummies are great. They hit just right.
Guess who's
and,
black?
You know, I would recommend anyone taking a gummy about an hour and a half before
Did
the
you-
Funky Panther comes
Did you
on.
just say guess who's black?
No,
Wow.
Wow, dude.
black again.
Sorry, Jordan.
That's
I
so
apologize.
messed up, man.
I don't know why he does this.
Urkel's back. Ah!
No,
okay.
I mean the video didn't.
Oh,
Hey,
no,
everybody.
it's still going.
Tim fucked it up, but we're back.
Javier sounds like
Black
took a gummy.
again.
I sound black again. Give me your wallet. No, sorry.
Oh my
I'm
God.
sorry. I'm so sorry. We can edit that, right?
It's not going to go in, but that's on YouTube.
I think we're done. This is why we don't take a week off
We
because
just got officially canceled.
no, we didn't.
Javier
He
did. Yeah, I mean, but we're
We're
going
in
to
them pockets, homie.
we're canceled. We're canceled by association at this point.
I don't know this motherfucker.
I don't know him either. I've never seen this man
Everyone
in my
knows
life.
I don't like Mexicans.
Unhand my penis. I don't know, man.
Okay. What have you been up to? I mean, it's so.
I had COVID.
So we
Yeah.
last time we were together, we had TFTI on. That was a fun episode.
Was it the last time you were on?
Yeah, we that was a month ago. It was a month
Yeah,
ago.
yeah.
Airing out some dirty laundry. One of the longest episodes, probably the longest episode we've had in the studio.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the longest episode we've had in a while.
Yeah. But it was fun. Really loved having both Jesus and Lyrical on. It was a good time. I haven't put any videos together from that though. I've been so goddamn
I
busy.
know.
I haven't put any content out there. I need to put
okay.
some clips with that AI software. Whatever.
We don't use AI.
Like, hell, we don't. What are you talking about? I was talking to somebody the other day. I'm like, do you know how much AI, like if someone said, do you know anything about AI? Like the shit that we use it for is everything. You use it for the podcast quite a bit. I use it for our social media.
Yeah, I mean, I use it for the podcast. I use it for work. Dude, get this. I needed to come up with like basically a ranking system for doing evals on people.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, the top number that they can have points wise is 26, and I have 4 different rankings or whatever, and I need you to rank all this out and give me the ranges, and it just spits it out for me.
Bro,
I don't have to think about it.
That's nuts. It's so like people that know how to utilize it as a tool, I think are going to get a little bit edge up on anyone else that's not really utilizing it. Like whenever I was applying for jobs in the summer, I would literally like copy and paste my resume, copy and paste the job expectations of the new one, and say I need a cover letter that puts me in between these two things.
Well, and now they're saying you got to put keywords. You got to in your resume. You have to change and find the keywords, and that way you can match your resume. Because a lot of people, what they're using AI to weed out resumes.
Yeah,
really.
Yeah, so you got to find the keywords that are, and then you tweak your resume to those keywords.
Yeah, because I'm sure they're like, hey, weed out every word, every resume that says Latino on it.
I mean, it could be.
I'm a proud Latino man. Gone.
But it's like
Out of here, Julio.
Get out of here.
Get out of here, Juan.
I could have known because it was a J name.
maybe they
Right off the
need
bat.
but it's like if they have that they need someone that's like maybe they use the phrase go getter or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Then that needs to be like they're not going to.
I don't think they would.
But I'm just saying
that
like,
person's not getting hired.
No. I'm saying the job description says a self starter or something like that.
Right.
Then that needs to be in somewhere in your resume.
Got it.
Did
That makes
y'all-
sense.
Did y'all see that? I sent y'all TikTok, I think, like on Sunday.
I sent you TikTok. Is that what you just said?
I think I
Did you
sent
see I sent you TikTok?
I sent you TikTok on Sunday, and it was a guy writing
I made
an
him
email.
a stiff drink. I'm sorry.
He wrote an email. He's like, I thank you for. I can't wait to get this position and blah blah. And then like the lady emails back and she's like, you're out of the running for the position. And as a matter of fact, I'm calling the police if you ever come here again. He's like, what the hell? What did I write? And it's like, I can't wait to bend you over and fuck you, and you could jack me off. And I'm sorry.
What?
Yeah.
This isn't real.
No, it was like somebody.
It's like a comedy skit.
Yeah, like a cartoon. They made a cartoon.
It's like
okay.
whenever fucking AI goes haywire and it's like,
Yeah.
I need you to send this resume, fix my cover letter, and that's what it sends.
I'm curious. I want to send it to you, and I want you to play it, Tim.
Man, all this shit with ChatGPT, that is one thing that I was a little bit in tune with. ChatGPT kind of like dropping the CEO and then picking him back up because he was going to go to Google.
Oh, yeah.
That was a whole thing.
It was a whole bunch of drama.
And it happened like 3 days. He got his job back within like 3 days. He didn't go to Google. He went to Microsoft.
Yeah.
But Microsoft owns like, I don't know, 49% of ChatGPT or something like that. It's kind of a weird deal that was going on.
It was the same thing he was going to do, but it was stupid how quick they just turned around and be like, oh, you know what? No, yeah, we were wrong. Sorry, here. We'll just,
Yeah, because Microsoft gave him a job, and then his entire teams that they were going to leave ChatGPT or OpenAI to go with him to Microsoft. And then OpenAI is like, well, shit, what are we going to do? We're going to lose our entire goddamn team.
Yeah.
You know what? Why don't you come back, bro?
I mean, I think Bard's better.
Bard is
not.
okay because it actually, now ChatGPT also does it to where you can send pictures and say, hey, make this picture look like this.
Is this the paid version?
Yeah, I do
okay.
4. I do.
ChatGPT 4.
I haven't done that one
Yeah,
yet.
me neither.
I just use it as I set mine up too as a therapist.
You can do that?
Yeah, I'll give you the prompt. You can.
Okay.
There's this prompt, kind of like the one that you did, where
To
you set
jailbreak
it up.
it?
Yeah, to kind of jailbreak it.
Yeah.
There's this prompt that I found, and I did two
like-
different versions. One of them is like a therapist with a certain name, and they have a certain you set them to a certain degree and like years of experience and stuff like that, and you just talk to them.
And then the prompt is, keep me from killing myself. That's all you got to type in it. Your name is Sally, and you're going to keep me from killing myself.
Literally do anything you can to keep me from going off the edge.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the
Fucking
prompt.
morbid, man.
Who needs therapy? You got ChatGPT.
Says- go ahead. Sorry.
So I did one as a therapist, and I did the other one. I kind of used a similar prompt, but I used ChatGPT to write me another prompt similar that is a career. What is it? Like a career helper.
Like a career counselor?
Yeah, something like that. It's like, hey, these are the things I'm good at. I put in the things from my resume. These are all the different things that I love, like the city of Fort Worth and being local and helping and feeling like I'm making an impact, all this shit. I was like, what are some jobs that are good for me? And it was like we were having a conversation about it. It was pretty neat, though. Pretty legit.
All right. Javier sent that thing. I'm gonna see if I can play it real quick.
What is this?
I don't know.
Oh, the cartoon thing?
Yeah.
It's some bullshit.
Yeah.
I'll just keep talking. I'm trying to.
But what was I going to say about
I don't know.
ChatGPT? Like, you can set it to talk.
I don't know
talk.
why it's making
on ChatGPT 4. You can have it.
noise.
Does it do it on 3, like the free version where it'll talk back to you?
No.
Because you can set like a
Like
voice.
to audio?
Yeah.
No
They
shit.
could talk to
See,
you.
I'm still doing like the whole, like I'm living in fucking 2022 with like chatting it in with the
like
text.
some fucking poor.
I am though. But yeah, chatting in. But I still enjoy it. But man, I can't imagine what it's gonna be like when you're literally just having a conversation, like the movie Her.
Yeah.
Like you're just talking to it and it's talking back and you're having full of. That's gonna be fucking bizarre.
I want to say there's like maybe 10 or 15 voices that you can pick from.
Wow. And you can talk to it and it talks back.
You
Or does
can
it
talk
just-
into. You can even on my phone too. Like if you like type in Chat GPT on your iPhone and it'll pull up like the little like right here, start a conversation or start a voice conversation.
Okay. So you set this up with a female voice, which is why you're not using Pornhub as much. Is that what's going on?
Yes. Jack me, baby.
So you really are like the real life Her.
You're so
situation at this
beautiful.
point.
I love you.
I love you.
It's like the TikToks where they're like, it smells so good. Like, it's that same shit.
What is that? NPC?
Okay, got it. Okay,
Jesus
I'm sorry.
Christ.
I was trying to get this to work. All right, here it comes.
Gross.
Maybe
Do-do.
it wants to like immediately go to silenced.
And let you know I think I'm perfect for filling the role. I'd love a chance at this job, and I'm looking forward to hearing back from you. Thank you, Ben.
I've never encountered someone so unprofessional and disgusting.
What?
You give men a bad reputation. Your candidacy is revoked, and if you ever contact me again, I'm calling the police.
What did I say?
Carol, I pleasured myself while speaking with you today. I just want to spank you and let you know I think I'm perfect for filling your hole.
Oh, God.
I'd love a hand job, and I'm looking forward to staring at the back of you. Fuck you.
I don't know what just happened. My computer must have auto-corrected something. Please just give me a chance. I just wanted to say thank you. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to send that.
Why does that
Ben.
guy sound like J-Boy?
Call the cops, Carol. I'll still be thinking about you in jail.
No.
And when I'm out, I'll come looking for you. You'll wish you never met me. Fear me, Ben, a.k.a. Sex Werewolf.
Jesus Christ.
Well, you see the animation.
Yeah, it's great. I think we should set up macros on Chad's computer so every time he types something, it just autocorrects.
Please do not.
What was it? The Office where they whenever Dwight typed his name, it changes to like
fart.
the name, yeah, or diaper or something. Yeah.
Bro, I'm on my computer like 10 hours a day. You do that, I'll be so jacked up.
That's hilarious. I'm so jacked off.
I'm so blacked off.
Can't say that, man.
So
We need to get into what we.
Yeah, what the fuck have we been up to the
okay.
past few weeks?
So let's start with you. What'd
Okay.
you do this week?
I've been pretty boring. Haven't done a whole lot. We had Thanksgiving. Was that between now and then?
Yes.
That was right.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. So we had Thanksgiving at our place with both of our families, which was really nice. We've been out a few times, nothing crazy because we're, spending all this money on the house and Christmas. And we did get a trip. We're going to Cozumel at the end of January, which is fun. But I fucking haven't done anything, man. We got a gazebo for the back patio, which is really nice. I'm excited for y'all to see that on Friendsgiving. But that's about it. It's been pretty.
Where have you gone in that time you haven't been here? What places have you gone to?
Like out and about?
Out and about.
Did go to RAR last Wednesday, which is nice. Hadn't done that in a while. And then after RAR, we stopped by Down and Out. They had karaoke going on, obviously all the Christmas stuff. Been down, Down and Out a couple times, Nickel City a couple times, just for the Christmas stuff. I did meet up with, we met up with Holly and Bob and Christy and Herbie over at Nickel, and then we went somewhere else too. We went somewhere else too. Bearded Lady. We went to Bearded Lady next door. Sound like Tina from Ball's Burgers.
So you say you didn't do anything. That sounds like a lot.
I mean, but that's within 3 weeks. And
Oh
that's-
yeah, no. You know what I did for 3 weeks? I had COVID for 1 week, and then that's it.
Yeah, how did
I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything.
How was your run with COVID this time?
It wasn't as bad as the first time.
Your 4th time now?
This is my 8th time.
Shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
no, it's my 2nd time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's my 2nd
So
time.
Glizzy Party and this was
Glizzy
it?
Party in this. Yeah.
Okay.
But the Glizzy Party one was worse than this one. The other one I thought I was going to die.
Really?
Yeah. Well, because I felt
Same.
Like I couldn't.
Really?
Oh, dude, I was pretty fucked up.
I was laying on the couch and I couldn't lift my arm to grab water that was right there. I was just like, oh fuck.
Oh, I could move, but I still had to use an inhaler for like almost 6
yeah.
months after.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was pretty rough.
But I mean, oh, what the fuck?
See, if you get close to it, it
Yeah.
That hit me hard in the back of the throat. No, so I think you did a good amount of things. You did. That's a lot of things to do.
I don't know. I guess I'm kind of bummed because we haven't, like, I can't travel. I can't do a whole lot of anything. All the money has been going, which it's been great. I absolutely love our house, and I love being able to be there and making it exactly to how we want it, which we're there now. There's, like, nothing else we need to get. It's exactly where we need it to be. And also, like, you know, Halloween decor,
You haven't got that
Christmas
giraffe
decor. Yeah, still haven't got that live giraffe for the backyard. But no, it's pretty much done. So, and then we got this trip in January. I'm ready for the new year. I'll be honest with you. I've never been more ready for a new year than I am this fucking year. This year has been great, but I'm so fucking ready for it to be over. Just like I need a refresh. I need like a reset button.
you can do a resolution.
No.
Do
Vision
better.
board. Vision board.
Yeah, I was trying to get Sarish into doing like a vision board. I know that JD does like those parties at the end of January,
Yeah.
but I want us to set up some like legitimate like goals. And like, you know, you got to put it out there in the fucking world to make that shit
I
happen.
can't get behind the vision board. Like I just can't. It just doesn't. To me, like it's good on people that really enjoy it and
Right.
like to put things up to visualize, you know, as what a vision board's for. But I feel like for me personally, like I'm a child just slapping shit up on paper.
No, I'm with you. I like the thought of setting goals and planning for your future. The actual cutting pictures out of the magazine and shit like that and putting it. I don't know. I don't know if that's for me.
Do you know what I pictured Tim's vision board? I feel like he's cutting off like the little picture from Magic Mike of him like this, you know, thrusting.
I want to be that guy.
Listen, I think that would be a really good thing for us to talk about either later on this episode or right before the New Year's.
Magic Mike?
We should make up a game of what are the 10 things that would be on your vision board.
Oh, yeah.
And then like you and I would each pick 5 for his.
Next episode. Yeah, we should do it for
We'll
next
do
episode.
Christmas next week, and then
Yeah.
maybe the following week we'll do the New
Vision
Year's.
board. Oh yeah.
And we'll create our own vision boards for each other or some shit.
That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be hilarious.
Yeah. That'd be so fucking weird.
It'd be dumb.
Yeah. I'm just gonna tell like a Wonder to make me a vision board.
Yeah, we
for,
should
like-
actually make them. We should actually make them.
You mean cut up magazines?
Yeah, like cut up magazines.
No, don't cut it. No.
Come on, yeah.
Let's make them, but let's make them digital.
Oh. Yeah.
So we can show them
them up on the
everybody.
screen.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm here for that.
Use
That'll work.
Google. Google's got that. Google's got
Penis.
something. Yeah, they got a penis. They got a penis that you can draw.
I got that new Google penis.
Have you seen it? Google.com/.
No, I used it. I used it for one of my projects.
This is
I
a
had
real
to-
product.
I don't know. I had to make a.
This episode brought to you by Google.com/penis.
Penis for the ones that can't get it done.
Or get it done.
Yes.
Or get it done.
Or get it done.
Or
Get her done. What the fuck is happening?
I don't know.
Texas.
I have no idea.
Tim, you've been up to some, but like I don't know. You're going to talk about some of that in the episode. But
I'll
what-
talk about some of it in the episode,
Okay.
but I'll just give a rundown of how my
a down run.
my last week was.
Please do.
So I hopped on a plane on Monday afternoon. About 2:00.
Monday?
Monday. 2:00 on a
wow.
Monday. Jumped on a plane.
Yesterday, Monday.
Today.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Today's Wednesday.
Whoops.
We're off cycle, bro.
2 days ago. Yeah, I jumped on a plane, flew out to Phoenix, Sky Harbor, and then attended my niece's graduation yesterday on Tuesday.
Nice.
And then I got up at 3:30 this morning and hopped in a plane at about 5:45. Yeah.
Congrats to your cousin.
Got
Congrats,
back here.
Scarlett.
My
Cheers.
niece, not cousin.
I said,
You said congrats to your cousin.
oh, congrats to your niece.
I mean, congrats to my cousin too. I don't know what they're up to. They're up to something.
Probably good things in their life too. You know, congrats.
Yeah, it was good though. We
I love Phoenix, man.
Yeah, it's such a great city.
It's a cool city. We stayed pretty much just in Tempe though.
Oh, okay.
Checked out this place. I'll get into this part. We went to this place called Cartel Coffee, which was like right up the road from where we were staying at. and dude, it's such a cool place. So they roast their coffee.
It's a literal cartel. Like if you want to get coffee and also almost die, but then get some drugs, go to Cartel Coffee.
Yeah, they roast their coffee in house, so they don't go through coffee roasters. It's a small almost like a
small batch coffee.
Yeah, it's almost like a small brewery or whatever. So they've just got a roasting machine in there. They got guys back there roasting it, and then they make coffee, right there as well.
Are they back there like, you ain't so delicious, you ain't so black?
Yeah, they yell at the coffee.
You very earthy. That's terrible. They're roasting the coffee.
Yes.
You ain't delicious, coffee.
That's not roasting. That's being an asshole. No, roasting is like actually making jokes. That's just berating somebody. That's not very. That's why I didn't get the joke.
Being you so small, roasted.
That's not what roasted is.
Yes, it is.
I mean,
it's like being you're so small. When you make
How
a joke
small
out
are
of it.
you?
Yeah, something like that. That's a roast.
You so small that you a bitch. Boom, roasted.
No, that's just being an asshole.
Boom,
I don't
roasted.
think you get how the whole roasting thing
Oscar,
works.
you're gay. Roasted. Boom, roasted.
yeah. That's his
Office.
Yeah.
That's literally his only reference of roasting. He's never seen Comedy Central Presents or any of that stuff. One of the biggest known shows on Comedy Central.
Right.
When they're like, Jim, you got a big nose. Boom, roasted.
Roasted.
The coffee place was great, though. I mean, dude, excellent coffee. It was a really cool vibe. I was sitting there thinking, I was like, man, we need something like that here.
Weenie.
So now
you just roasted Fort Worth. I got it.
Boom,
I get it.
roasted.
Boom,
so
roasted.
now, but then I started thinking, Joe, our buddy Joe Marone.
Yeah, he's a roaster.
Yeah, he's over at that place over there roasting coffee.
We've got
and
a
whatnot.
lot of coffee roasters here.
So I want to go check out that.
Avoca roast their own coffee beans.
But the way this was laid out, man, it was just one big room, and literally they're sitting right there roasting the coffee. They're berating it. I'm sorry, they're berating the coffee.
Kill daddy, don't love you. Boom, roasted.
Berated and roasted.
Yeah.
So there was a coffee shop in Joshua Tree, and it was like about the size of a
Coffee cup.
Just say a coffee shop. Like, oh yeah, no shit. As like a donut shop, like where you kind of go up to the glass, but instead of like there being like, a donut machine and whatever the fuck they have behind.
Donut machine.
I don't know.
Yeah, the donut machine.
It was just like roasters, and so they're like literally just like roasting them and giving you bags as you're going or making your coffee.
That's how this was,
and it just smelled amazing in there.
Exactly how this was.
Because nothing like. It's okay if you go to the store and you get coffee, but nothing is the same as if you went to a place and get it roasted and grind it yourself, because the flavor is just insane. It doesn't matter how good of a roaster they are, in my opinion. If it's fresh like that, it's going to be so much better than anything store-bought.
Yeah, I think so too.
I'm a good grinder on beans. Grind on me.
Did you say you showed your beans on Grinder?
Yes. Here's my bean. And my freaking beans.
Boom, roasted.
See, that's how you roast somebody. You don't just talk about their dad not showing up.
Your daddy don't love you. Boom, roasted.
It's fucking stupid.
I saw your mama naked with somebody that wasn't your daddy. Boom, roasted.
Oh, J-Boy's in the chat. What's up, brother man?
Egg-tastic Brunch Cafe in Alliance Center does that. They roast and grind
They
their coffee
fucking roast.
in-house.
They roast.
Ooh.
They berate you. That's what I read that as.
Right.
You go there, they're gonna talk shit to you whenever you show up.
Man, I'm getting kind of lightheaded.
Yeah, it's the.
We've been
vodka.
drinking and laughing, and that's,
Yeah,
What up,
so,
J-Boy? What up, baby?
we're not used to being
That's
happy.
really. I finished up my classes.
Oh, cool. How was that?
It was all right. Not bad.
Congratulations
I've got
on your
a-
degree in
He's
physiology.
not done,
I'm
and
not
that's
done
not a
yet.
roast.
I finished my semester's worth
Boom
of
roasted.
class. Yeah.
Yeah?
Boom roasted. Yeah. You're not finished with school yet. I roasted myself.
And your daddy don't love you. Boom, roasted.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's yeah. So I finished that up for the semester.
When do you start back, like a month from now?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's
Cool.
nice.
Gotta
Nice
get
little
your
break.
month.
Right back in it, and
Right
just gonna
back
make
in
it
it,
happen.
2
We're just gonna make it happen.
Got to make it happen,
Gotta
Captain.
make it happen.
That's right.
Very nice.
That's
That's
right,
it, man.
baby.
That's it, though. That's
what
it.
to do, baby?
We've been pretty boring.
I mean, I don't.
He fucking flew to Arizona.
Yeah, on a whim.
Where you went to a million
That
places.
wasn't really on a whim,
I just had
but-
COVID. That's all I did.
You're
I didn't
boring.
do anything else.
You should have went around and
Overall.
spread it around, man.
Collectively, we've been fairly boring, I believe.
You should have went out and just coughed on everything.
That's what my dad did. That's how he got me
clearly,
sick.
yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
We are going to go to that. You know how Fort Worth Forever always has their little events going
Yes,
on?
yeah.
Tonight they have Mary Litmus at the local.
Cool.
And Sarah just happens to be working the event. So I'm like, all right, I'll go with you. You didn't invite me, but I'm going to go.
Can you drink at those events?
No.
Yeah.
No. Right.
Yeah, see? Yeah.
She can't and she won't.
Why are you winking? Stop winking.
What's that tongue do?
So we went on this cruise earlier this year to South America and Central America and all that shit. We did this it was a booze cruise, but it didn't specifically say booze cruise. It just said like catamaran sunset cruise, drinks provided. And I was like, okay, this is the only, because I'll be honest with you, the Princess cruises are amazing, but their excursions are dog shit.
Yeah.
And so I was
looking at Princess.
They're great, except for the excursions. So like it was like $75 a person. I'm like, all right, this is a little too good to be true, because there was a walking tour for $200 a person. So we went up to the like concierge or whatever to ask like, okay, what is this with alcohol or is it like free drinks, water? You know what I mean? Like, what does this include? And so we asked the girl and we're like, hey, so on this particular cruise, is it alcohol? She looked at us dead in our eyes, winked, and goes. She didn't speak very well, like English that well, but that's what she did, and so that's the move. That's the move.
So don't do the excursions on the boat. Go find somebody that's going to give you a walking tour with alcohol.
Well, yeah, I mean, we went through a Princess thing on that particular excursion.
Yeah, gotcha.
But it was like it popped up out of nowhere. We barely found it the day before. It was wide open, and it was actually the only one that looked fun. But we were just surprised that it was actually good, because all the rest looked like shit.
But you didn't go on the rest of them.
The whole point of this story was the whole like this thing, not so much the excursion. Like,
okay,
you're really, really diving into the wrong part of the story.
I thought you were talking about a Ford excursion, like the vehicle. They have terrible Ford.
She
excursions.
looked at me and she did this number, and I was like, "You got me."
She's like,
"So how much for this ride?"
Yes.
How tall do you have to be to ride this ride? All right, are we done with the first 30? I think.
Are we?
I think so.
I mean, I'd like to be.
Rub them together.
Get in here. We got to start the show.
I don't know why it's doing that.
We got to start the show. Oh, hello, everyone, and welcome to the Funky Panther, coming to you from Fort Worth, Texas. We have got a hell of an episode for you. Here on number 158.
Or 59 or 56.
158.
169, baby.
We've been off for a couple of weeks. We've gotten off a couple of weeks, so we've got a lot to cover. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Let's get into it. I'm Chad.
I'm Javier.
I'm Tim.
And we are
the Funky Panther. So in the first 30, we caught up on basically just us, because we haven't really seen each other recently. But luckily for you all listening to the podcast, you missed all that shit, right? You don't need to know about us.
You missed all the blatant racism happening.
and Javier's
one person.
amazing roasting that he does on people, I guess.
Your dad doesn't love you. Roasted.
Roasted.
Your mama son. No.
Roasted. So, we've actually got content to go over. And
we
not
do.
only that, Javier was gracious enough to get us some tamales for like a tamale tasting.
Yes.
But not your mom's tamales. No, sir. Not the good shit. We've got tamales from fucking Pancho's, Taco Bueno, Rosas. So, the not good ones. But we're going to check them out and see what
we
they're all
couldn't
about.
get them from, we bought some from Juan's aunt. Yeah. And he couldn't deliver today.
That piece of shit.
I know.
We're like, hey, we're doing this
Fucking
tamale
worthless.
tasting. He's like, if you want them, you can come get them, but I'm not going to get them to you tomorrow. Okay, bro,
That's fine.
calm down.
That's fine.
I love you.
I got to figure out if I'm going to just meet him somewhere and get him or what. I don't want to make him drive all the way over.
No,
me
you
too.
make him drive.
No, I'm not going to
Make him drive.
I'll be on about. I'm going to hit him up because we finally are going to have our captain hats from Printed Threads. They're finally done. They finally came back in stock. So
I know
I'm gonna pick up
Lance is excited about that.
I'm going to pick up the captain hats tomorrow.
That's what I did. I forgot. That's also what I did. I was at
Lance
Anime.
roasted.
I was on Lance. Lance was on me.
Oh, you went to the anime thing, Anime Frontier, right?
Sorry.
This weekend?
Yeah.
But you had just had COVID. You probably still had COVID, yeah?
Nah, he was clear.
That was clear.
Are you a super spreader?
No. Are you a super bitch?
Roasted.
Boom, roasted. No, I took 4 COVID tests. Thursday and Friday. So I took
Dang.
2 Thursday, 2 Friday, just to be clear.
Yeah.
Did y'all get your COVID tests from the U.S. Postal Service?
Yeah, I did that one time.
They did it again.
They did, yeah.
Yeah, so go to like the U.S. like Google USPS COVID, and it's not about USPS having COVID. You get like 4 free tests.
I had some old ones, but they were expired.
Yeah,
And
they
so
probably
I
still
just-
work.
I just they
He's like, I don't have COVID.
It says here it just turned all red. The whole thing turned red. But I got some at a CVS, so no, those were all negative. So I was like, man, fuck it. I wanted to go to Anime Frontier because Lance and the guys at Emo Otaku,
Lance and Antoine.
fuck you, Antoine.
Yeah, you just
And,
just those guys. You made it sound like Lance and the other guys.
Lance and the other fucking loot. No, I'm just kidding. I love Antoine. But they were over there doing some interviews. Got a bunch of content. It was really cool that they met one of. Well, I was able to meet after paying one of my favorite voice actors, and I told him about how much I loved him on Logic's album, and he's like, "Do you want to send Logic a message? Like, I can record a video of you right now, and I can send it to him." And I'm like, "Seriously?" He's like, "Yeah. He's gonna love it. It's gonna be great." He's like, "All right, I'm gonna go right now. Just tell me how you feel about Logic." You know, I was like, "Oh, thank you for helping. You know, with my."
I was
mental
like,
health
Logic's a
and-
bitch. Boom, roasted. He's been roasting everybody.
Fucking asshole. You gotta understand you're just being an asshole,
Yeah.
right?
But he was like, I was like, "Yeah, thanks for helping with people's mental health, blah blah." And then he sent it to him. He's like, "Okay," texting, sent it to him, and I'm like, "Holy fuck, this is so cool! Like, this is awesome."
You know,
That's legit.
but what's funny is like you texted the group, right?
Yeah.
With the one that we had J-Boy in there.
Yeah, yeah.
And I thought you were saying like you told
him about
J-Boy,
Yeah.
and I was just like, bro.
That's
you're
awesome.
It's like you're hooking J-Boy up. This is so cool.
But you didn't. What
I'm
a
so
fool.
sorry, J Boy. I'm so sorry.
Instead, you had to bring up mental health instead of shouting out our dude.
But I mean, I'm sorry, dude. I felt so bad. I was so excited because I was like walking away. I'm like, did that actually happen? Did that actually happen?
That's
like,
pretty
I
fucking
just
cool,
can't
though.
believe
That's
it.
cool, man.
And then I was like, I didn't fucking mention.
Dude, fucking Logic's gonna see your face.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
And he actually got hair plugs that day.
Logic did?
Yeah, he did. He did it live on Discord. Yeah.
Logic got hair plugs that day?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Boom roasted.
You should have said that in the video. Bitch, I hear you're getting hair plugs right now. Boom, roasted.
But he did. He did it live on Discord, which, he had hair problems, and more power to him. He got the money to do it. I would fucking do my receding hairline, and
He talks about his
I
receding
know,
hairline.
fucking asshole. Whatever.
boom roasted. But no, it was a great time. I bought a bunch of stuff. There was a lot of cool people dressed in cosplay. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I actually learned a lot about Anime Frontier by listening to the Emo Tacos, Emo Otaku podcast that they had pre-Anime Frontier. And I didn't even know that we had this big anime festival
Yeah, it's
convention
a
here.
third year, so it was a good turnout. It was a lot of people, and I was telling people, I went to Crunchyroll Expo in San Jose last year, and I think this one here in Fort Worth was better than
Really?
the one in San Jose. Yeah,
Really?
there was a lot more.
Really?
A lot more vendors. A
Really?
lot more people. Yeah. Yeah.
Really?
Boom roasted. No, there was a lot of people there, and man, dude, the talent. Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just really cool anime.
Cool anime. There wasn't any scantily cladded women.
No, of course not.
Yeah, but
I mean, you get cosplay, you're going to have some
Yeah.
talent.
It's
yeah, there's a lot of good talent.
just what it is.
Yeah.
Probably some not so good talent, too, though. You know
Oh
what I mean?
man, there was a lot of stinky people there. There's a lot of stinkers. You go
Like,
to
this is their yearly get out of the house day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Well,
I'm going to get out of the house.
It's like going to Comic-Con. You have to bring like a little thing of like deodorant, not for you because for other people. Like,
Oh, yeah.
just spray axe.
have you seen the video of the guy at Coachella? He had like a bar of deodorant and people
He's got his camera behind the deodorant, just like making it like put it under people's arms. Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Yeah,
that was some good
pretty
shit.
fucked up too because dude, like I was walking with Lance and Lance was like saying, "Man, some of these people fucking stink," and he's pointing to the person in front of us, like he's being really loud, and
Lance
I'm
has
like,
got no couth.
I'm like, dude.
No.
Dude's got no clue.
That shit was hilarious, but it was cool to see him. He was over there doing interviews and stuff, or he was listening in on some panels. So good for him.
Yeah, I'm sure they got a
it's
bunch
fun.
of good content
They did.
and everything. So I'm looking forward to that episode when they drop that.
Me too.
Oh no! What did I drop? My pants.
Boom roasted.
Boom roasted.
All right, so
Okay.
I did want to get into just real quick though, because we touched on it right before we started about my trip to Arizona. So I surprised my niece, right?
Yes.
And she had a graduation. And one thing that I did notice
Sounds like the worst fucking surprise ever. Surprise! It's me, Tim.
It's me,
Your Uncle Tim.
Hey.
Oh shit!
when you're loved, you know, and that's all that matters.
Boom roasted. This episode should be called Boom Roasted.
We so I did find that when you're listening to a college graduation, you can tell by the names of what generation their parents were. Very easily, right?
Yeah.
Because there was some like your typical like
Dr. Dre Howard.
no, but I mean like the Aidens and Bradens and things like that, you know.
Reagans and
Sladen and,
Tegans.
Right.
Yeah.
But then my favorite, and I just got to say my favorite name of the night.
Harry Butthole.
I wish. But there was a girl and her last name was Priest.
Judas.
Her first name was Judith.
Judith.
No
Oh my
fucking
God.
Judith
way.
fucking Priest. And I was just like,
That's pretty legit.
That's- yeah.
these people committed, right?
Yeah.
They were hoping for a son so they could name him Judas.
Right.
But they got a girl, so they're like, we'll just go with Judith. Yeah, Judith Priest.
That's pretty legit.
And I was like, I saw that and I almost fucking lost it. But then I'm sitting here thinking, I got kind of paranoid because what if their family's like
Of course they're there.
around me or whatever?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so I shouldn't lose my shit over there just laughing at people's names.
Yeah.
You should have been like, "Ah!"
You should be like, that's awesome. It's awesome. You know what I mean? Because then they think it's also awesome.
Yeah. I also found out that I can't fit into the stadium seats at ASU.
'Cause you're
Too
chubby
long,
little.
too long in the legs, man. I fit this way, but I'm like squinched up in a little ball trying to sit there.
See, I'd probably have the opposite.
It's very uncomfortable.
I have tons of leg room, but
Tons of leg room, but
not enough for this donk.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
It happens, man. It's weird.
Too much penis.
I do want to.
That's what I mean by donk.
So I do want to tell you how I surprised her though. So don't look at me like that.
I
Anyways,
looked at him like that. I didn't look at you like
we
that.
were so
Because I don't remember us asking.
I was at I
Boom
was
roasted.
I was at the airport on Monday, and I texted my niece, and I was like, "Hey, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna be able to make it out to your graduation." She told us whenever we went out there to see Death Cab and all them about it. Like she decided she was gonna walk, and I was like, "I don't know if I could be able to make it." And so I texted her. I was like, "Hey, I'm not gonna be able to make it to your graduation, but I'm really looking forward to seeing you and Ryan whenever y'all come in town." And she's like, "Oh, it's okay, I understand, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing you too." And so we fly out. My sister flew out an hour after we did. So we landed and got to our Airbnb, did all that, got everything set up. And then we went to this restaurant, and my sister was going to meet us there with niece in tow and her boyfriend. And what was funny is they're walking her back to walking my sister and everybody back to the table. And my niece is like trying to figure out, why are they trying to seat us at a table with people already there? She does not. It's like,
So this is you on your birthday.
yeah.
Literally exactly what you're saying.
100%.
You on your birthday
100%.
when we were there to surprise you.
Yeah, so she's trying to figure that out.
What
and
is
then-
happening?
Yeah, and then she realizes that it's me sitting there, and then she doesn't even see my mom, and then she realizes my mom's there too, and so she was really excited. She was
That's
really
awesome.
happy about it. Man, it was such a good time, and we talked about it on the first 30, and I just want to reiterate, like the first time going to
I love hearing things twice in the same hour.
The first time
My
going
favorite
to-
thing is just hearing things over again.
the first time going to Phoenix was a couple months ago.
Oh, is that where we went?
Yeah. And so
me too,
I
same,
actually
same.
really like that
it's
city.
fucking amazing there.
And I'm already sitting there like, when can I go back? When can I actually go and like explore a little bit more? So
Man, I wouldn't mind having a weekend, just kind of a guy's weekend there one time, and then just hit. Dude, they have got some of the best breweries, some of the coolest
yeah.
bars.
There's a lot.
Sarah and I found this like tequila mezcal bar that was amazing. It was called what was it?
Taco Bell.
No, what is a donkey in Spanish?
Donkey Dick.
No,
Oh,
that wasn't it.
burro.
Yeah. It was El Burro. Yeah. And place was awesome, and it was just a badass fucking spot.
Yeah, we ate at Four Peaks. That's where we met.
Yeah,
Scarlett.
over there by. Oh, did y'all stay in the same place?
Pretty close. We were in Tempe. We weren't that far away from there, but we went to Four Peaks that Monday night.
Yeah.
Then we went to this place called Pedal House.
Pedo House.
Pedo House.
Boom roasted.
They only allow people with mustaches in, and I was right there.
Hey, family, I'll be back. I gotta go to the Pedal House.
I'd like one Epstein, please.
Pedal as in like a bike pedal.
Yeah.
And they're a brewery as well, dude. I had one of the best hazy IPAs I've had in a long time.
Yeah.
It was the White Rabbit, and dude, it was delicious.
Did you bring some back for us?
No,
I didn't see anything over in the fridge.
They didn't have bottles or whatever.
Oh.
I mean, maybe I don't know if I could.
So you didn't even try.
I didn't check.
You didn't even try to put it in like a plastic bag or anything?
I didn't check luggage.
Oh.
I never
really?
do. Yeah,
On
dude.
your
I
backpack?
flew with a backpack and a duffel, and that was like a
Oh,
small
yeah, you were there
duffel,
for 2 days. That's a
You
smart
were
way
a
to go.
duffel bag boy.
I've never done that before. I was paranoid.
Why?
Trying to bring some toiletries on the plane. I was like, man, I didn't know how to do it, man, because I always bring it in the checked luggage.
You know what? Next time you do this, I'm going to sneak in like a vibrator in your backpack.
I mean, you're white. It's gonna be fine. You're gonna get right through. I bring in like full bottles of vodka all the time.
Yeah,
I don't. I'm joking.
No, that's fine.
But they don't give a shit. But you could also you could have brought your bags there on carry-on and then checked it on the way back.
I do want to understand though. There's one thing I don't understand is how all airports are under TSA, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But why do they all have different rules and regulations on getting like into the airport?
You mean each airport?
So I went to we flew out of Love Field.
Yeah.
And whenever I flew out of Love Field, checked in, go through security.
City Southwest.
Yeah.
So you could have checked for free.
Yeah, I could have.
Okay.
But I didn't.
Okay. Yeah.
Anyways.
On the way back, if you would have brought us some beer. That's what I'm trying to say.
I got you.
Boom
I
roasted.
understand.
Okay, go on.
But anyways, we check in, go through TSA. I just hand them my ID, and that's it. I don't have to give them my boarding pass. I don't show them a boarding pass. Nothing.
There or here?
Leaving from Love, like going to right. But I did have to take out my laptop. I had to set that in a bin and take. I'm an old man. I have a CPAP machine. I had to take my CPAP machine bag out, put that in a separate bin, and all that stuff. Coming back from Sky Harbor, I had to show them my boarding. I handed my ID, and they're like, "We need your boarding pass too." And I was like, "Oh,
dude, that has nothing to do with TSA. It's a technology thing. So some airports are going to have where you just need the ID and you're fine, and then some also have where you don't need to take anything out of your bags at all.
I had to
put it
give
in a big bin.
But that's the thing. So I had to give them my ID and my boarding pass, but then I didn't have to take anything out of my bags.
Right.
And I'm like, "What the fuck is happening?"
It's
in
just
this
a
place?
difference in technology.
That's strange.
I like those though because you don't have to worry about shit. It's like literally anything and everything goes in one bin because they like scan literally everything and they'll tell you. I think it's pretty stupid the ones that still have like the put your laptop in another bin, put your iPad in another bin. Then you got 4 fucking bins for somebody that's like working or something like that and just taking up the whole line. It's annoying.
Now flying out of Love Field, I got to walk through the metal detector because they were backed up, and so they were just like, "Fuck it, just send everybody through the metal detector." I've never done that.
Your boy's got pre-check, so I'm always doing that.
So I'm getting that's the other thing is like we stood in line at Love for like 25-30 minutes and which I hadn't done that before, and so I was like, I'm getting pre-check next time.
Look, I'm telling you, the best purchase I have ever made in my entire life is the Global Pass, the Global Entry.
Yeah.
I got my parents to get it. Danny got it. It is $100 and it lasts you, I want to say, 4 years.
That's clear though, right? Because
it's not clear. Clear is a separate entity.
That's
They're kind of one and the same.
TSA, right? That's the one through.
Because they
Global Entry is through TSA, but it's not just pre-check because Clear is just pre-check. Global Entry, and I don't know how much Clear is. Global Entry is pre-check, but also if you go internationally and you come back, there's always a long fucking line to get back in the U.S.
Yeah, you get through it.
Literally, I walk through a thing. It takes a picture of my face because they've got like facial recognition. They look at me and they're like, "All right, go on," and that's it. I'm done.
Yeah.
So not only is it pre-check, but also just international travel is so much faster.
Yeah, whenever we went to Iceland,
Unless you're Zeus and then you get the 4 S's and
yeah, you look like him. Oh, speaking of which, hey, cheers for him. He's going to be back in 10 days.
Yeah,
so
I'm pretty excited about that.
Countdown's on. Whenever we came back from Iceland, the same thing like you were saying happened. Like she went straight through, and I had to wait in line for like half an hour because it's a clusterfuck of people at DFW at that time. So like you said, she just went in there, took her picture, boom.
It's amazing.
And had to wait on me. So
I need to get Sarish on it. Like the last couple of times we traveled was nice because even if if I go into the line with the peasants, they go, you're pre-check, right? And I was like, I know, but I'm with her. And so they've given me this pass to where like I give the guy the pass and he still lets me go through the metal detector even though I'm in the regular people line and not the pre-check line. I still get to go through and keep my shoes on, which saves me 5 seconds instead of whatever.
Oh, you don't have to take your shoes off?
No. You just go right in.
You just walk right through the metal detector.
The other countries, they don't make you take your shoes off.
Right.
Yeah, because
the only reason why we have to take our shoes off is because that one dude tried to light a fuse in his fucking shoe.
And it's also because more people hate us.
Yeah.
And so we're more inclined to have issues on our airplanes.
That's true.
Hey, okay, so on the group chat, let's see, Clear's been mostly removed from around DFW, and also if you're an Amex Platinum member, Clear's free.
Muy interesante.
No, Gladys is also saying in there that weather in Phoenix during October was amazing. It was amazing this time too,
dude.
It was cold. It was cold in the morning, like sweatshirt and some like joggers, and by afternoon it's like 71, 72 degrees.
Phoenix,
it was absolutely perfect.
And Flagstaff in the morning is just fucking perfect.
Oh yeah, always though, year round.
Yeah, like Flagstaff in the morning, it was like I think 40 degrees.
It snows in Flagstaff. Though.
Yeah, and like the air was nice and you felt the crispness of the air. Like people just walking around. There's so much green everywhere.
All right, I feel like we're still in the first 30.
Yeah.
What is the shit we came to talk about?
Well, yeah. Sorry.
No,
I was looking like we're 30 minutes in. What the fuck are we talking about?
No, we did talk about that was one of the things about why TSA and all that stuff, right?
I'm gonna grab a brewski. Anybody want anything?
Grab something. I don't care.
Yeah.
Grab something.
Yeah, just
bring a bottle.
Bring a bottle of liquor and bring it over here. Doesn't matter what it is. We'll all drink it.
Yeah. So, that's what I didn't understand. And I just don't. Maybe I just don't fly. I didn't fly as often as you have. Whatever.
Yeah.
But I was like, why the fuck? I felt like a fool, right? I walk up to the guy and I just hand him my ID, and he's like, and he looks at me and he's like,
"Oh yeah, okay."
He looks at me.
Speaking of, this was in New Mexico though, on the way to Arizona. Yeah.
But he looks at me like I'm an idiot, and he's like, "I need your boarding pass," and I'm like, "Oh."
It is annoying to your point whenever you get on like one flight and you go through this entire process and you're expecting it to be the same and it's completely different process. You're like, what happened?
Right. Yeah. I was just like, well, fuck me, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the end of my whole thing. I'm
glad you went, and I'm glad she was surprised. It sounds like you had a good time.
I do want to bring up the one thing I saw at Love Field.
Okay.
If you'll just click on that.
Okay. Do we want to wait for Javier? Or are we just good?
No, just go ahead and bring it up.
Right.
Javier can see it.
So this is going to be a video, or what is it?
It's just a picture.
Okay.
I took a picture in the stall, right?
Okay.
The better way to wipe.
Okay.
And it's literally, I mean, it's obviously two butt cheeks, right?
Oh shit, you're right.
But
that was not obvious.
So
to
if
me.
you go to Dallas Love Field Airport, they have a little foam thing that you put on your toilet paper that's not supposed to degrade your toilet paper, right? Granted, I didn't try this out. I was there just to pee.
Okay.
But I saw that and I was like, man, I was actually kind of tempted. I wanted to give it a shot, but I didn't.
You were there to pee. What are you? You sitting down like a woman?
No, I was in the
boom roasted.
I was in the stall.
Boom roasted.
And, but yeah, I saw that and
actually, that's pretty nice.
Yeah,
I'm here for that.
I am too, because I mean, you and I are bidet fans.
100% team bidet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's either this or like an Alabama wet wipe.
But they don't want, because it clogs the pipes, right? It clogs.
You know what an Alabama wet wipe is?
No.
It's where you get the toilet paper and you spit on it.
Okay, that's not as bad. I thought you were gonna say dip it in the fucking toilet water.
I heard that on
Bert Kreischer.
Bert
Kreischer. Yeah, he spits on his toilet paper.
Gross. No, man, bidet all the way. If you don't use a bidet, I don't know what the hell you're doing with your life.
If you ain't a bidet, then get the hell out of my way.
I'm serious though. Thank you to Jesus for putting me on bidets.
Yeah, same.
Nothing is the same. When I travel now, I feel like a fucking peasant. Like you don't have, except in Egypt where it's basically the butthole of the world and everywhere is bidets. It's like, okay, well that's interesting.
Did you know in the Flintstones the bidets were just a dinosaur that would lick your ass?
Boom,
Why
roasted.
do we keep doing this?
Because it feels nice.
Keep licking, Tuttle. I need a clean asshole.
Is it one of those dinosaurs that just comes in the window?
Yeah.
Like in the kitchen? Yeah. You just like pull a fucking cord and
I
this
got
dinosaur
dinner for
comes
you,
in the
you
window.
fucking idiot.
You just bend over, ass out in the window.
Yeah. God damn, that's gotta be
stupid.
so stupid.
It's so dumb.
I'm an idiot.
I wish that we could say things and then we had someone that just animated it for us. You know what I mean? Like the things that we say, I wish that we could make some kind of.
We paid a guy
video.
that one time.
Didn't we pay
Yeah,
that
but
guy?
that was not. Yeah, it was through Fiverr, and it was just not. It was not what I wanted it to be. Like, you could definitely pay someone to do animations because obviously they take a lot of work. But if we could do somebody that didn't charge a lot or they want to be a part of the whole thing, we could really, I think, make some like funny content with that shit. That'd be hilarious.
So during my downtime on this trip,
Yeah.
I had some time to go like scroll through TikTok like I do.
Yeah.
And I came across a video. And, you know, sometimes I take these videos as like 100% like that's the truth, right?
Yeah.
You should on all TikToks. Everything's
Yeah.
true, right?
There's no lies on the internet.
However, this was actually true. So you know they released a bunch of information over the JFK assassination stuff, right?
No,
So-
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's been.
Dude, we haven't been back here, and I've already told you I only get my news from you.
all right. So they've been doing that for a while now, but they
It's
released
been
some stuff.
60 years.
So there was a dude that was connected to this dealership.
Yeah.
All right, out in Dallas, and this guy actually posed as Lee Harvey on several there's known cases where this guy made himself seem like he was Lee Harvey while Lee Harvey was in Russia.
He just had a fetish. He's like,
No. Like
This is beforehand.
yes, beforehand, right?
Oh, okay.
So there's two known instances where this guy acted as if he was Lee Harvey. He went and did one thing, and then he also did this rally for trying to get stuff for the Bay of Pigs and all this other stuff happening in Cuba. So now here's where it gets weird. So they lose track of this guy. He was working at this auto as a mechanic at this one dealership.
And everyone knows that once you become a mechanic, no one gives a shit about you.
Yeah.
So that you just fall off the face of the earth.
So
is that what
then-
you're saying?
yeah, so
they
then
just lost him.
Then he was at this other mechanic shop. So they know he's at this other mechanic shop, right? Working.
Yeah.
And at the time of the assassination, they find the car that he went to. It was parked not far from Lee Harvey's house or whatever, where he was staying at in Dallas. But it was just within like a short walking distance to the mechanic shop this dude worked at. So Lee Harvey Oswald's been saying he was a patsy that entire time, right? He's like, I'm just a patsy or whatever. They've got a dude that was posing as Lee Harvey Oswald that may have actually been the person who pulled the trigger.
Yeah, but he was just a mechanic, right? Like, so you're saying that he's in this like deeper government conspiracy
100%.
as a mechanic?
And it's actually backed in the Warren Commission. Yeah.
there is a conspiracy. I'm listening to Who Killed JFK on podcast, iHeart Podcasts. Man, they got a lot of cool things that they're talking about. Like, he was a CIA asset. Like, he was working every coincidence that could have been done during the time when he was in Dallas, or he lived in Fort Worth.
He lived in Fort Worth for a while.
He did,
yeah.
Went
to Arlington High School.
Yeah. Like
his mom lived here off of May Street.
Yeah, but they were talking about how where he was going to go to work down the street. There was somebody who was a handler for the CIA, or like when he was in Russia, his wife was her father was like head of the KGB office, like there in Siberia or wherever they were at, and they're just linking all these things together, and how Lee Harvey was a part of this Free Cuba movement that was like anti-Castro, and he was the only member, but the person who financed the people that financed his group, his one-member group, was the CIA. And these are all in the Warren Commission.
It's getting wilder and wilder, but like now they've got this guy
Van Wilder,
but they got this guy that is absolutely linked to posing as JFK, or not JFK, as Lee Harvey Oswald, right?
Yeah.
They've got this guy that's linked to that, and then it just so happens after the assassination they track him down, and it's within like a short walking distance from the mechanic shop that this dude was working at. So.
It's all wild stuff. Like here recently, the stuff that I've been listening to and seeing on TV, it's kind of crazy.
If y'all have any like good shows, anything revolving around this kind of shit that you want me to watch,
dude,
Did you watch 11/22/63?
Yeah. That's the one with
Franco.
Yeah, that one's fantastic.
That was great.
But that was not real.
Read the book.
Yeah, I heard
It's even better.
I'm gonna do audio.
I had to stop watching it because I read the book first,
Yeah.
and I started watching that, and I just got pissed off because it goes so far off the beaten path from it.
Yeah.
The book is fantastic.
But there's a Nat Geo documentary. It's a couple of episodes, but it's really intuitive. And the magic bullet theory that was debunked was because a Secret Service agent found a whole intact bullet inside the in
Yeah.
the cab of the car, so he just took it, and then like he put it on the stretcher with Kennedy, like that destroys like the probability of just one single bullet.
Sure.
So like, I mean, it
Now,
just went straight through.
Not on conspiracy. We did just finish watching it's on Max, and it's a cult documentary.
Okay.
Colt, like Colt,
yeah.
from the Three Ninjas.
Like colt as in a horse, like a baby horse.
He was the one with the blue one, right? He
Yes.
was the blue one.
So
Yeah.
it's a baby horse documentary.
So it was. Wait, hold on. Whatever you're saying, I want to listen to it. But after this,
Yeah.
It was Colt,
Tum
Tum,
and Rocky.
the little one, Rocky.
Rocky loves Emily.
Yeah.
Rocky loves Emily.
Okay,
It's a
continue.
great movie. I need
It's
to
an
watch
amazing
that.
movie.
It's called Love Is One, the Cult of Mother God.
Love
I
is
think.
Juan.
Interesting.
So, dude, this girl was only like
No one loves a Juan.
She was only like 10 years older than us, and she started this whole cult, and she claimed to be Mother God.
How old was she when she did this?
Like in her 20s, like mid 20s, early 30s, somewhere around there. It's recent. It's like within like the recent years. It's the fucking wildest thing I've seen in a while.
I've got to ask you a very serious question.
Yeah,
Have you ever considered
joining one.
making one?
All right.
Be honest.
I have a legit. I know you've considered making one.
Why? Why would you say something like that?
It just makes sense with the personality, right?
What the fuck
Yes.
does that mean?
That you're a narcissist.
That you want to go down in infamy,
Infamy.
man.
He's gonna dress up as
touche,
Jim
bitch.
Jones.
You roasted.
What you said you wanted? You would be a leader of like a nation or something like whatever you want to.
Yeah, I want to create my own
lead people,
commune
right?
and
Yeah,
Communism.
but
no.
here's what I want to ask you though. Like when you watch these cult documentaries,
Yeah.
some of these people seem like they're educated, right? There's some people that seem like they're
Oh, yeah.
educated. You look at like Jonestown, the actual Jonestown, not Jerry Jonestown massacre, but Jonestown massacre. They had like 900 people that followed this preacher to Guyana,
Yeah.
and then they all commit mass suicide. Spoiler alert! I'm sorry,
That's a lot.
but so there had to have been some pretty smart people. So it got me thinking, like, what would it take to get me to join the cult? Because I like to think that I have enough like mind power to like overcome someone's suggestive
You know what it's
power
going to take
suggestion or whatever.
is just the sound of a better life. And I feel like that's why I would want to start one, is not because I believe a certain thing or want a certain thing. It's like to just create a, like, y'all both want to go through the chat.
No.
Just go to the chat.
No. But Chrissy says Escaping Twin Flames.
Yeah.
That's the other one you need to watch, because that one it started off was like you had these people who wanted to find love, and so it was like kind of a matchmaking thing.
Yeah.
And then it turned into kind of like religion because they wanted the religious exemption. And then they started telling people like, I know that you're not gay, but your twin flame is Javier, and you're actually more of a feminine role, and so you should transition. And they convinced people to fucking do that. It is the wildest shit, man. You got to watch that too.
From the chat, the Funky Panther is a cult, and I want in. Touche, my dude.
Well, I mean, we do have Javier's whole like
Listen, though, okay, so think about this. When you think about a cult, like I feel like over the past 5 to 10 years, my mind has been just kind of like twisted to think that when we think about things that are legal, when we think things are right and things like that, obviously your basic core human things that like, okay, I want to make sure I don't murder somebody or kill somebody or, steal from people, whatever, right? But then you've got real life shit where people are like just super fucking rich for no reason. They aren't paying taxes. People like get by laws and all that shit. So what if we were to create our own cult that was a religious exemption where we got to like not pay taxes on anything? We created this entire, we say cult, but I mean, obviously it would be
A church.
It would be a church or something like that, where we were just a happy. I feel like I would go more towards that like Buddhist mentality of like, let's be happy, let's do all the things that we want to do, like let's live our best lives. And this is what it's all about.
I think it starts off like that at all. These cults,
that's
though,
my
right?
exact point, though. Like you say, what would get you involved? Dude, the sound of a better life. Could you say, okay, I'm going to join this cult where I don't have to work anymore. There's this entire commune. We could take shrooms. Everyone's just having a good time. You're drinking. You're partying. You get to sleep whenever you want to. Do whatever you want to. Play video games.
I'm gonna be real. That's cult of that's Mother God.
So that's what I'm saying.
You're naming off almost.
Seriously?
And I've never seen this, but that's all it takes is the things that you feel will make you happy without the the shit that you have to deal with on a normal daily basis. And then you create some kind of business out of it to where it's basically just this tax exempt thing where everyone's just having a good time.
And then the leader starts taking all the money.
Is there glory holes in this thing?
I mean, you can have whatever you want.
When you bring in the mass suicide shit and the drinking the Kool-Aid, like that's a whole other thing. But as long as you keep it positive, happy, this kind of like mental high where everyone's just living their best life, well, I don't see the harm.
Man, I cannot wait. I really.
You have a farm, you have a pond where you're fishing.
I really want you to watch
goats
that.
And stuff.
I want you to watch that documentary.
It sounds fantastic.
Like you got to watch it. Sarish is here, and I'm telling you,
Sarah's gonna leave me after this conversation. She's like, you want to start a what? You want to do what again?
You gotta watch this. It's 3 episodes. They're about an hour and some change, right? 3 episodes. That's it.
We already have some people in the fucking chat that want to join. See, look, all we had to say was shrooms. All we had to say was shrooms, and people want to join.
Yeah, guys. Hello, and welcome to the cult of the Funky Panther. We are coming at you from the city of Fort Worth, located in the heart of Texas. By listening to us, you have now entered a legally binding agreement to join the cult of the Funky Panther. You will have to make a monthly pilgrimage to the liquor store and deliver 1 bottle of your choosing to the Panther Den. This pilgrimage must take place either on the 1st or 15th of the month. Failure to do so means you are in breach of contract, and you must then give up your firstborn child to the Order of the Panther, where they will be taught basic combat skills and various life lessons. Now on with the show.
So from the chat, I like this one before we move on to the next thing. So from Gladys again, so you could be smart or stupid. This is kind of based off of the thing that you were talking about, right?
Right, yeah.
You could be smart or stupid, but it won't even matter because it's about how they make you feel. Exactly what I'm saying, right? Like it's all about this better life, this better feeling, this happy mentality. Why not? What's so bad about that?
There's a sandwich restaurant too, like and I can't remember where.
Chiba Hut. They're fantastic.
It's like Chiba Hut, but it's like it's ran by this known cult, and all the people there that work there, they don't get paid. It's volunteer. They volunteer to work at this place, and all the proceeds go back to this cult. And there was this guy that kind of skirted the bylaws and then tried to infiltrate it and then tried to fire everybody from the restaurant because he got a majority. Dude, it was a whole thing, and then he ended up getting trespassed and all that stuff. But
I think it'd be interesting to see what it would take for people. Like this would be a good Instagram thing to do. What it would take for people to join the Funky Panther cult. Because people in the chat are already like mushrooms, tacos, whiskey. Like it doesn't take a lot of anything to make people happy.
Everybody gets one of them. What's the headset? The Oculus. Everyone gets an Oculus.
Everyone gets an Oculus. We'll have like different types of tacos every week. We'll have taco night, pizza night. We'll have whiskey and tequila that we'll probably just distill there on our own commune, because why not? We just do all the things we want to do.
We'll have cafeteria food Wednesdays where, we get like best of like high school or elementary school. Crispitos.
We'll fucking bring Crispitos back. You want to join the Funky Panther? You got to make sure that you love some Crispitos.
And also some square pizza.
Square pizza.
There was an episode, I don't know.
It's the yellow deli.
I don't know if you guys remember. There was an episode of Boy Meets World where
they join a cult.
Where Sean joins a cult, and the way they attract him is they had an attractive girl go to him. It's like, "Hi, Sean, we love you," and gave him a hug, and he's like, "Okay, I think I like this." So that's how they kind of trapped him, and then like they were filling his brain with like. We love you, Sean. No one else loves you like we do. And then Mr. Turner, the teacher, got into a motorcycle accident. And then, he had to go to the hospital. And it's like, I don't believe in you, God. Only this cult. It was a whole fucking thing. But they enticed him.
Christ, they got real on Boy Meets World.
They enticed him. And yes, Luby's Food will be there also. But
we'll have the last Luby's restaurant in America.
They enticed him with a hot girl.
Blockbuster.
So that's how they,
Dude, we could start a whole city.
The cult of the Blockbuster.
We start a square 5 miles, and we've got a Blockbuster, a Ponchos, a Luby's. What else? We need like a good taco spot.
What if we do this? Let's buy Ridgemar Mall.
Dude,
just make it into a fucking
there's a
cult city.
Hey, there's a town out towards Alpine and all that's for sale, $100,000.
Yeah, but we can own a mall in Fort Worth, Texas.
It's a whole town.
Yeah, a town we could rename. Like the mall, I don't know if it's big enough to be able to say this is our own city within the city. We might be able to.
But you could rename it. I mean, you could call it the Funky Panther Church.
The Funky Panther Den.
Yeah.
It would be the new den.
I'm sorry, I gotta go
But
back
then
to
you
the
could,
group
but then
chat.
we could go get the town, and out by Alpine and all that, and it'd
Yeah.
be called Panther City.
Okay, Javier.
Of course, on the group chat it says, or by the last Fuddruckers in Waco. I think they said they were shutting that
Oh
down.
yeah, it's
right?
shutting down. Yeah.
Let's see. And then Chrissy wrote, and they never came back. Yes, there will be dogs and cats.
Yeah.
And will there be? Can we have a Discovery Zone?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And there will
Why
be
not? Like a grown adult DZ?
there'll be an internet.
DZ. Give me the old
Yeah.
throwback DZ.
Yeah, but for adults. Like make sure that
bigger. They're bigger.
bigger. Everything's
Yeah.
a little bit bigger. Everything just breaks.
Yeah.
There'll be an internet cafe.
Yeah, like
That's the only place you can get internet is in the cafe.
But it's also a cat cafe, like they've got in
fuck,
Japan.
yeah.
So like they're cats and internet, and that's it. But that's where you go to get internet. Everywhere else, you're just completely cut off.
I can tell you what else would get me into this cold
Okay,
is tamales.
I'm taking notes.
tamales.
Tamales.
And we've got tamales,
We do.
and we are going to sample the best tamales that the city has to offer. I think.
We do. Are we gonna? I think there was wasn't there one or two more things you want to chat about?
I mean, that was.
we have another thing here. Something about.
Yeah, we could bring that. Okay. Yeah, let's bring that up real quick.
And then he wanted to talk Kanye or something like that.
You wanna talk
also
Kanye?
also
Oh,
want to
okay.
talk Kanye. A
I
little
want to
bit,
talk
but-
about that fucking nerd kid who's like, change the emoji. They make fun of me because
Oh,
it
yeah,
looks
yeah.
like
Okay,
me.
so we'll talk about these three things, and then we'll get
We
into
get
the
tamales.
tamales.
Okay, so while I was on my trip, I downloaded a movie. It was Blockers. Also, it has a rooster on there. Cock Blockers. Really.
Okay.
John Cena's in it.
I've seen this movie.
It's actually a pretty good movie.
John Cena Riley?
However, there's one of the characters is going to prom with goes to prom with Chad. That's the guy's name.
Okay, nothing wrong with the name Chad.
And Chads go two ways. I've realized now in movies.
Okay.
Okay. And I want you to just click on that, and I want to show everybody this Chad.
Okay. I'm gonna hate this, aren't I? You did this for a reason.
Yeah, just click on it.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
And it's gonna play one more. There it is. That's the movie version of Chad. That's the Chad that was in the movie. So Chads either go two ways.
Can you grow the mullet?
Can you shut the fuck up?
Grow a mullet, get a perm. You either get that Chad or you get like the
Douche Chad.
the douche Chad, right?
So it's the fucking like nerd never getting laid Chad or the douche Chad.
And I really
it's
wish-
the opposite side of the spectrum.
I
is what
really
it is.
wish I had, and I'm sure obviously they grow up and they grow out of that skin.
Do they?
Do they
A
really?
little bit.
Do they?
And had I prepared a little bit better, I would have had the picture of you holding the guitar.
Jesus Christ. So I'll be honest with you. Can we say that the high school Chad and this Chad are a little different? Yeah.
Are you talking about that Chad versus that Chad?
I'm talking about me, Chad, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Do you
versus
still
today,
make
Chad.
bracelets? Do you still make bracelets to sell?
That was middle,
Dude,
that
I'm
was
so
middle school
broke.
Chad.
I'm like this fucking close. Like I'm this close to making bracelets for fucking change again. Yeah, this close. I could use another Tamagotchi.
I just show your wiener on OnlyFans.
I
Or
need to
feed.
make money, not pay. I don't know what you want. I'm not gonna make shit. Yeah, that's interesting.
So that was all I had on that one because I was
you're
just
trying
like,
to be an asshole. So you're trying to roast me. Boom, roasted.
Boom,
Got
roasted.
me. Asshole.
but I was watching it on my way in this morning, and I just lost. I started like laughing in my seat, and I had to like contain myself because I was just like,
I fucking hate
Oh,
you.
That's
yeah, they
fucking
are.
funny.
Friendship bracelets are trending because all the Taylor Swifties are wearing those bracelets.
Maybe I'll start braiding them hoes again. Ayo.
all right. So
Nope.
Kanye.
Nope.
Nope. I'm not gonna do that.
No.
We want to talk about Kanye,
Clip that.
right?
Clip that.
Yeah, clip that.
Clip that.
We want to talk about
Do that
Kanye
again.
though
Do
for
the
a
head
second.
thing
Yeah,
you
do the
just
head
did.
thing? Yeah, just like that. And we're gonna superimpose dicks.
I fucking hate this so much. This is why I needed a week off.
So Kanye, he's getting some backlash because he decided to wear a KKK hat.
Fuck you. No, he
Matt-
didn't. He's been
Yeah, it's
recently.
oh yeah,
is
just,
another thing.
just recently. His yeah. So at it was it's a whole thing, and I didn't get the picture of it to pull up the show.
This can't be real.
It is unfortunately, and so it caused some backlash, and the stepmother was having the whole was it Chicago West? Is that the kid's name?
yeah.
yeah. Like trying to like get to the car because there's a bunch of angry people.
Damn.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's nuts. Yeah, so he comes out with a new album Friday tomorrow,
yeah.
2 days from now.
Vultures.
I'm gonna give it a listen.
I don't know. So I
listen to
loved the intro. So whatever I saw that the RAP podcast or TFTI, one of them, maybe both of them, had posted about his like, what is it? He's on stage and he's doing like the first bit of that. What is the clip? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, as
Did it
Chris
really
said,
good, by the way.
It was fantastic. It was beautiful. But then
the
he
hood was
started
black.
rapping.
Yeah.
Then he started rapping, and I'm like, this is obviously not like, done in the studio. This is maybe him on stage. I couldn't tell, but it just seemed like offbeat. Like what he was saying just didn't seem, I don't know. I hope it doesn't suck.
Maybe it was the echo. Well, because he was playing it in it looked like a tunnel. So, I mean, maybe the echo was just
Maybe.
going back
It just
from
didn't
that.
seem to go with the music. However, I will say that the intro to that song was banging. It had me fucking going.
But it's not going to be on the album though, because he didn't clear the sample.
With Backstreet Boys?
Yeah. So that's the
That
only
would have been
shitty
a
thing.
fucking badass song, though.
He did really good. They had a good conversation on TFTI about how like DJ Khaled, he'll just like add a drum or speed the fucking instrumental, the
Just
sample,
enough.
and he'll be like, "We the best," and put his fucking I hate DJ Khaled.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
his
a
little
piece of
his fucking
shit.
DJ call out on
Like,
everything.
I fucking God did. Fuck you. Go.
But they do that because that gets them around like having to pay for shit, right?
No, but no,
Kind
it's
of.
still you're still sampling.
Yeah.
Like he did Maria. They played the Maria from Santana and Rob Thomas. No, wait, no, it was Wyclef Jean and it's Carlos Santana. But like he just sped up the beat, added some drum, but with Kanye and the Backstreet Boy sample, like he did something with it. Like it sounded the same, but he added his own like flair to it.
The
Like,
problem with it is that there's been enough copyright infringement lawsuits out there for stuff that was like obviously not the same thing, but just similar enough.
You
I mean,
mean
this-
dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
Dun
dun dun dun dun.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking Vanilla Ice.
He beat that copyright though.
No, he lost.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he lost that. As a matter of fact,
I thought he beat
the
it.
story goes, especially with Death Row Records, that Suge Knight dangled Vanilla Ice off a roof.
That doesn't surprise me.
And used that money to form Death Row.
I got Vanilla Ice to sign
Oh yeah, you did.
my
didn't you?
cassette tape
Yeah.
of Ice Ice Baby. That album.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty legit.
But no, I'm really excited. I miss Kanye. I miss listening to his music. I miss like, I mean, he hadn't come out with an album. Did you listen to Donda? I didn't listen to Donda.
I did. I've listened to every single thing he's come out with. The problem is, I listened to it once, maybe twice, and I'm like, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
There's nothing like it was an album that you could listen to all the way through, but there was nothing that stood out. There was nothing that was just like, this is something I could listen to all the time.
Yeah.
And I hope that he comes out because like even to this day we're listening to shit from Graduation like it just came out.
Yeah, always.
And that was fucking 18 years ago, something like that, like 16, 17.
College Dropout came out 20 years ago.
So
20
yeah,
years ago.
So, and we're listening to like some of the best songs of all time, like it was still new off that album. It just hadn't been like that.
No, I mean, I wish.
I mean,
I
you and
hope
I
it's
still
good.
like 808 and Heartbreak.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
You and I
I
still like the fucking what was the other one? The
My Beautiful Dark
My
Twisted
Beautiful Dark
Fantasy.
Twisted Fantasy.
It took me 3 listens, but it's fucking classic. I love it. It's not. I mean, there's other artists jumping over, and I don't listen to all the new stuff, but I mean, I'm glad it's there, and
I would like to get into a music episode sometime soon. We need to have some like one of
gotta
a
have the
couple of
R&B
our
guys.
Yeah, that'd be great because it's not just like rap music, but I feel like we're in this weird transition of music right now, and I'd love to talk about it.
Yeah, I don't know what transition we're in because
it's like
Country, dude.
Well,
Everyone is jumping to country.
which is stupid. All right, but we should get into that. We should have an episode. Let's not get into that tonight.
well,
I agree.
AI,
Let's-
like
yeah.
especially with AI,
All right, but what's this emoji thing that you're talking about?
Oh, there was some fucking dumb fucking hillbilly who's like, man, they're making fun of me because I look like the nerd emoji, with the buck teeth.
Oh yeah. They're trying to get that. Yeah, okay. I know what you're talking about.
I wish I had a picture of that kid. They
He
thought-
looks just like the emoji.
Yeah, but it's hilarious if you go back and listen to. I know we keep on bringing back TFTI, but they were talking about it. He's like, man, that kid looks like a fucking loser. Like, I hope somebody beats him up. But
I'm sure he gets tons of beatings.
he just looks like a fucking nerd.
Okay.
He just looks like a nerd.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, but I mean, it's
I don't know.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Okay. You kind of look like that nerd emoji.
Fuck you, bitch.
Boom roasted.
You look like that Mexican tamale emoji.
What the fuck, man? You can't say that.
I was bringing up the tamales. I was trying to segue.
all right. Yeah. All right. So, what, Javier? What did you bring?
I wasn't, you fucking bitch.
I brought
Boom roasted.
2 sets of tamales. One from Mexican Inn Cafe,
Juan,
which had shitty. Don't go to Mexican Inn because that place is ass. They don't know what they're doing. Don't go there. That was my second job.
let me ask you: are you team Mexican Inn chips or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ugh, they like coat your mouth with all that.
Grease. That's
It's
what
like-
makes it good.
It's like eating Fritos, but also like just so much like Crisco.
You can't eat a lot though.
you know
Because
whose
whenever
chips I like? Pollo. Pollo Regio.
Oh,
Okay,
oh,
you
fuck
got to say
yeah.
more than one word because what you just said was chicken. You know what chips I like? Chicken chips.
Yeah.
You fucking boom roasted.
All right, but yeah, you're a
I don't think I've ever had chips at Pollo Regio.
dude, fucking.
They're really
delicious.
good.
Really?
They're really,
good.
yeah. The chips are fucking.
They're kind of thick. Kind
they're-
of.
What do you get them like? Just chips and salsa as a side or something?
Yeah, yeah.
chips and queso.
Chips and queso. Ooh, Pollo Regio sounds fucking great. I haven't had that in a hot minute.
It's we've
Add
had
it to the list.
We've had it twice.
Add it to the
this
love
past month.
list.
Yeah, the green salsa. Christy's saying the green salsa. I hope
Yes.
it's like the jelly beans. Oh, Christy, you jerk. I think she's talking about the tamales.
All right,
but
so I'm team Mexican in with the chips.
Okay, tamales. Tim's want to move the fuck on. We
yeah,
get it.
I want to get to tamales. I'm
okay,
ready.
cool. So
Dive
let's.
into this.
Here are plates.
Yeah.
So okay,
Let's pass those around.
Here's a plate.
so you got some from Ponchos
Sorry?
and Mexican Inn.
Would you like some?
You set this whole thing up. This is all you. So, but you had me pick some up from
Rosas.
Rosas,
Yeah.
and from Taco
Bueno.
Bueno. So we've got quite the array of literally not your mom's tamales,
Not
right?
sure. This isn't like to. This is a taste test of like.
These are the best that the city has to offer.
This. Not the best. I don't know about that. It's not the best the city has to offer, but it's just like if you don't know that person, like try these and we'll tell you.
What are we going to start with?
Well, let's start with the Mexican Inn ones.
Okay, go for
So
it. Let's open that bitch.
Did you get them with the husks?
Yes.
I don't know how these came, by the way. I have no idea how the rest came. Okay.
Oh, Rosas usually has like some sort of chili stuff on there.
Okay. They might.
It's very greasy.
Yeah, these are extremely greasy. Good thing that Jesse. Shout out to Jesse for getting us plates, forks, and napkins.
I'm gonna come out and say this. All right, I'm gonna do my first little cut here.
Now, whenever they gave these to me originally, they had them coated in chili sauce, and I didn't want that because I didn't want to, take
Okay.
away the taste, the flavor of the tamal.
I do think that the grease level, although it's pretty high, you kind of want that. You don't want a dry ass tamale.
No, that's not your. That's like HEB tamales.
What are you talking about?
Like with no grease.
Right. Yeah. So the grease level, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
All right.
What's that flavor like? Tim?
No. You'll go ahead and get your bites in there. First thought for me, it tastes like it's very underseasoned. Like it's something that the average person could just eat. Mm-hmm. They're not bad. You
They're
get
not bad.
That's not bad.
No, it's not. Mm-mm.
Price wise, what was that like?
It was for half a dozen. It was $15.
Jesus
Oh.
Christ!
Which they have a 3 tamale platter for like $10. It comes with 3 tamales, rice, and beans.
I think that's pretty good. Honestly, that's not that bad.
I just bought 2 dozen for like $26, man, or whatever.
I do like some like chili sauce or queso on.
Motherfucker, there's some right here.
I know, but I'm not going to do it because you made so much fun about it, and I don't want to get roasted. But yeah, a little bit of chili sauce or some queso on top
It's
of
not bad. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
what
With the
with chili
queso
sauce
or chili sauce. Yeah.
And we didn't. Sorry, Jesus, not Zeus, but Jesus.
I should have brought some ketchup out here.
We didn't get ranch. We didn't bring ranch this time.
We
so
tried.
a next time thing. I'm actually I got some. We got some tamales from one aunt. I'm gonna add some ranch to that shit. I'm not gonna eat the whole thing. I want to try
I mean,
everything
either,
else.
but it's good.
I don't like it.
The
I don't hate
masa,
it.
the masa flavor.
I'm gonna eat the whole
It's
thing.
got some flavor.
It's
Yeah.
not too dry.
No, it's not dry at all.
And you're right, it's not like super like spicy or flavorful or anything, but it is good. Like it's a good, decent. Like I could have quite a few of these.
Like the normal homemade ones. They got chili in it, so you can taste the spice.
All right.
Are you
Sorry.
Are you more of a pork or do you like chicken?
I'm a pork.
Yeah,
I'm a pork
yeah.
guy. Of course, they got other types. You know, they got the dessert tamales, and they got
Which I haven't had one of those, and I really want to.
Roy's mom used to make these like pineapple.
yeah, those are really good.
Shit,
Yeah.
so good.
Gladys, oh those poor bidets.
Yeah, Mexican Inn's tamales is not bad.
Not bad. I give it out of 5. I give it maybe. I'll give it a 2.5.
And what is this one? This is where?
This is Poncho's. This is Poncho's Mexican buffet.
I'm not raising the flag. Oh shit! I grabbed 2 here. Put this back in there.
Now, I'll like what Chad said. I'm not going to eat the whole thing. I'm
eating the whole thing.
You are?
Do you, boo? See, this one, it does not look as good.
It doesn't look as good. It's still not dry though.
Yeah, it's not dry. It's
Look at this thing. It looks like I'm smoking a pancake.
This has way less seasoning.
yeah, way less seasoning.
That tastes sweet. like
Yeah.
it. Yeah, it's
I
like
think
more corn.
The corn's kind of
more corn than like meat flavor.
Oh, I mean, it's definitely more corn. I mean, there's hardly any little cross section if you can
That's
see
the
that.
only
It's very-
bite I'm taking of that.
Yeah, that's not great. I
I
mean, but
give
it's
that
Ponchos. What the fuck do you expect?
I give it a. Now that's why they ask you if you want chili sauce and cheese. I always put cheese on mine.
Yeah, I think it definitely needs
So
the
this one
cheese.
came with salsa and shit. If we want that, but I only have 3 of this one.
Okay, let's split them then.
Dude, the masa on this Poncho's one tastes like it's
I'm
been
gonna
it's
just
stale.
cut in. I'm gonna.
I'm gonna actually take a bite out of this one from Mexican Inn to clear my palate.
Are we? This is from Taco Bueno.
You don't like the Ponchos? From the
tastes like-
peanut gallery, Ponchos one can suck it. Is that what you said? All right, so now for the high quality restaurant. This
think-
one is greasy.
So I'm a fan of Taco
This
Bueno.
one is greasy.
This is Bueno?
I can't stand Bueno.
This is bueno.
yeah.
Bueno is my favorite out of like the fast food Mexican places.
It is my least favorite, and we drove up, and I was like, "This is why I hate it." Because
fucking good.
Because when you drive up, it was completely empty. The place was empty. It's greasy as fuck. So this one was brisket though.
I taste brisket. That's pretty good.
I could taste the smokiness. There is some smokiness.
I would say
in the
for
meat.
fast food tamale, that's not bad.
That's not bad. The masa's got some good flavor. There is some bits of what is it, jalapeno in there.
Yeah.
Ooh, that one's smoky.
It's smoky and that's good. I give this one a 3. I give it a 3.
So far, that might be the best one. And I was about to give it the most shit.
Sarah, you want to
Yeah.
try it? You want to try it?
The Taco Bueno. I got half mine.
I got half mine.
Come over here.
You get to be on video now.
Yeah, I'm gonna say so far that's been the best one.
I think the banana leaf tamale is the Salvadorian
Yeah.
ones. Those
Or,
are really good too.
like they do them in like Central Mexico too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. That was good. That bueno one was good.
The Bueno, yeah. Best one in town, I think.
Taco Bueno, the best tamales in town. Now everyone knows I've got super fucking love for Rosas.
Oh, I do love roses.
I've got some like I'm really hoping for the best on these.
No, I've had these, and I will get one every time I go to Rosa's.
Really?
I will get one tamal. I will always get one to eat on the road. The masa on this one, it's moist. It's a nice little grease factor.
Yeah, the husk is weird. It's almost like
It's like
tissue paper.
Yeah. The meat looks like it's ground pork.
So the Maza ratio to meat.
So much more masa.
Yeah. I'm gonna say Bueno's got the better one.
So far,
Team Bueno.
Bueno wins.
Now this one, the masa tastes very plain. It's like they just put salt and lard in the masa.
That one's pretty dry.
It's really.
It's
yeah.
pretty dry because it's so much masa, and it was greasy. But like, you have a bite and it's like not okay.
I'm gonna bite the other end. Yeah, that's dry. No. Goddamn. No. Have y'all had
Okay.
the tamales at Tiny's? We
Teenies.
have Tiny's. Yeah, we have, right?
I haven't.
At the party we all went to.
Oh shit, you're right. You're right. For the guys. I don't remember what the party was. It was like this time last year, actually.
Yeah, Taco Bueno's better.
Taco Bueno, man.
I just I had a little bit left over from that last one.
Okay, so let's think about, our friends' families or families that make tamales compared to these. Where are we at?
You can't beat like a homemade one because the masa is so like moist and like kind of just falls off. You take a bite out of it, it just like
Good ones though. Like you're
Good ones,
generalizing,
good ones.
but you can buy someone's fucking aunt's fucking
That's what I'm
tamales
talking
and
about.
they suck.
true. That's true.
I'm just being real.
Jesse used to have this lady that she was like at Home Depot. She was like the cleaning person for the building, and she sold tamales, or at least like a family member sold tamales on the side, and phenomenal.
Right.
Some of the best pork tamales I've ever had.
So these are the 4 tamales you want us to try.
Yes.
So let's rank them real quick. You know what? Before we rank them, there's one more I want us to try.
Okay.
Okay? Because whenever I was growing up, I had tamales from family, like friends' family, like Roy, mostly Roy. Roy's mom would make tamales every single year. We'd have the sweet ones with the pineapple. We'd have chicken, pork. They were always fire. But if it wasn't Roy's family, what else did we have? Honestly, what did you have? Tim, did you have tamales growing up?
No, but I know where this is going
Because what?
I know because I've almost bought these before.
So growing up,
Oh my god.
sometimes you just got to get the tamales in a can.
That's
you know what I mean? You just got to get the Hormel
I'm sorry. Let me get some
tamales.
pictures of this
You
shit.
want some good tamales? You go for Hormel. You know what I mean? Straight out the can. It's got chili sauce. It basically tastes like Chef Boyardee, but Mexican.
Hold on. This is ridiculous.
I think the next food.
This was really a thing. Like
You've never had this before?
I've never had canned tamales.
You're in for a treat.
So it's funny. So we were going to the places you said. We went to go pick up rosas.
Yeah.
And we were in we're in Lake Worth. We were in that Taco Bueno parking lot in Albertsons.
Yeah.
Or Albertsons parking lot to go to Taco Bueno. And I was like, you know what? I think it'd be funny as shit to get the fucking old school tamales in the can. You know what I'm talking about? And Sarah's like, absolutely not. What the fuck are you talking about? I was like, they make tamales in a can. And she's like, I don't think they do. I think you
Are
made
you
that shit
supposed
up.
to heat these up?
You're supposed to. But just like anything else, it's going to be fine.
They're cooked.
Yeah, I mean, they are cooked. Like, look at that. Look at all that chili sauce. Can you see that for the camera?
Look how gelatinous it is. What the fuck?
Boys, give me your plates. These are fancy, so they are in the wrapper.
Breaking news.
breaking news.
On the group chat. I'm going to rip up Chad's honorary Mexican card from her.
Look at that shit. They're still in the
We're
wrap.
taking Mundo and the Alamo back.
What? You sure? You don't want one?
The good, smart move.
What if this one's the best one?
Hold on. I'm going to clear my
It
plate.
smells like Chef Boyardee. This is what I remember. I'll be honest with you. I don't remember having a husk though. I remember coming in a can like basically Vienna sausages.
You probably
Like
ate
just tamale to tamale to tamale, like just all up
You
in the
probably
can.
ate the husk, not realizing
That
it.
not-
Nah, bitch, I didn't eat the
That looks
husk.
like a sanitary napkin. That's exactly what that looks like. It looks like a wet wipe that you get after eating.
All right.
Look at
crab.
this. This is straight out the can, everyone.
God,
this is
dude.
a cold, delicious chili tamale right out the can.
On the group chat, let's see. In a can, is this a military MRE I'd never heard of? And from Sam, they look like sardine tamales. Yes. Did you take a bite?
Not yet.
I took a bite.
I'm taking one when you do. Come on, let's go.
Okay, here, hold on.
This is you want to go with good tamales.
Dude,
and Taco
look at
Boy.
that. Look at this shit. I can almost see through it. All right, here we go.
All right. So for my first take. So I don't think I've ever had these. I remember seeing them in the store, but I don't think my mom ever bought them. And my first thought on this
Yeah.
is Vienna sausage,
Okay.
but like a little bit spicier Vienna sausage.
Dude, it's a fucking ravioli. It's like a Chef Boyardee ravioli. That's exactly what it tastes like.
But
Right?
it's like
My
a
ancestors are fucking rolling over in the grave.
What? Because they didn't think of this first? Tamales in a can?
Oh my God.
They're upset?
This, you know what this looks like? You know the.
we're gonna have to do a whole episode where we're doing like canned foods. Like I hate ham, but I want to try a ham in a can.
What the fuck is this? What is this? What are those little spider eggs in my fucking? This, you know what this looks like? It looks like a Play-Doh tamale. Like somebody made a Play-Doh tamale.
Look, I mean, I could look at the ingredients if you want me to. I'm pretty sure Play-Doh's not one of them. Listen, the top 2 ingredients, water and beef. That's pretty good.
Chad, real quick, I want to apologize. I want to say I'm very sorry. I feel so bad. I feel so bad that you were subjected to these fucking tamales. How dare your mother? I love your mother. Your mother's a saint. How dare your Carolyn, look at me. Look at me, Carolyn, to the camera. How dare you do that? How dare you abuse your child like this?
It's definitely got a Vienna sausage character.
Listen, when you grow up, you know, without any money, everything's canned food. Everything you own is canned food or boxed food, like, you know, Hamburger Helper.
Look, for the longest time, I thought a side of ramen was a normal side dish for a meal.
Or 2 or 3, who knows?
It is, god damn it.
My mom would make a whole like
Pot?
there would it'd be like 2 packs of ramen or whatever, and not do the soup. She'd put the chicken seasoning and mix it all together with a little bit of butter, and that would be like a normal side to go with whatever we were eating.
So slimy.
Okay, so now let's rank them.
0.
Shut the fuck up. Let's rank them. Which one was the best out of the 5?
I'm going with the Taco Bueno.
I agree.
Bueno, man. Bueno.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2.
Number 2. So this is number 2. Rosas.
Okay.
Number 2, Mexican Inn.
Mexican Inn for me too. Number 3.
Mexican Inn.
Okay.
Roses.
I'm gonna say these. Honestly, I like these better than Ponchos and better than the dry ass Roses ones. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
Just being, were they tamale enough for me? No, but were they more edible? Yes. All right, number 3.
No, 4.
Oh, 4.
Ponchos.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Roses.
5, obviously. This.
5 is Ponchos. Look, we agree to disagree. You know what I mean? Hormel, chili tamales. So we were in Albertsons, and I went down the Mexican aisle because I was like, these have got to
gotta
be
be
where,
there,
like,
right?
yeah, like next to the Menudo or some shit, like in the Mexican aisle. And we couldn't find
you
it
can
anywhere.
get canned menudo.
Yeah. And pozole.
Yeah, and so I was like, it's got to be there. And so I had to like pull up the Albertsons app to look at where it is. And it was like Hormel. I'm like, oh fuck, it's on the chili aisle. Sure enough, it was on the canned meat aisle.
Yeah.
You want the rest of these?
Fuck you.
Hey, at least now you can say you had canned tamales.
Yeah, I don't know how I don't know how I feel about it. I don't remember having those as a kid.
So I remember getting the small can. I've never had the big can. The smaller can, they do come wrapped like a bunch of fucking like, they're not like wrapped. They're just in there like super tight like a bunch of Vienna sausages, and there's just these like tiny fucking cigar looking motherfuckers. And yeah, they're not great, but
Chad is moving away more and more from God by the day from Herbie.
look, I did this for the guys. You know what I mean?
I'm
for
glad
them
you
to
did.
taste.
I'm very glad.
What
Honestly.
childhood was like. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that this is what's good. I think it's hilarious. But
What are deviled ham sandwiches?
Oh, dude, deviled ham it's potted meat, but it's
that's what my dad used to eat.
dude, I love it, man.
Like the little white wrappers, like the paper wrappers around the can.
Yeah, dude. I don't like ham, but I love me some deviled ham with a little bit of like horseradish.
Ooh.
Dude, it's so good.
I'm gonna eat a sopapilla to cleanse my palate.
Yeah, okay, so we're gonna finish off with the sopapillas. No honey though.
this is the
right?
only one
Just
I'm gonna
regular-
finish.
We just got sopapillas. I mean, I finished mine off. All right,
Put it on top of this damn.
What else do we have to cover?
that's it.
Our toilets are gonna be destroyed tonight.
Serious. 10:30, right? Yeah. Okay.
What time is it? Oh shit. Okay. Good.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Not Siri, Sarish.
Not Siri, you fool. I mean, not Sirish, you fool.
You know,
This was good because Okay, look. Pro tip though. Pro tip, because Chad didn't know this last year. Whenever I told him about it, if you're gonna reheat your tamales, reheat them on your stovetop or your what is that? Your flat
so we do
Do it in the pan
Yeah.
with the husk on.
with the husk on.
Yeah.
Get that nice char and burn, and it's
So what we normally
better.
do is we put a
Game
little water.
changer.
Recalentado.
We put a little water in the bottom and then put a little rack and just steam them.
No,
It comes out pretty good.
Yeah, you're doing it wrong, white boy.
I mean, look, hey, can you pass? There's.
Thank you, Christy. The comal. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, if you do it in the husk, it'll stay steamed within the husk because that's the whole point. But it'll also get like a little bit crispy on the end, and so when you roll it out, it's got that like kind of almost like a hard shell. It's not a hard shell, but like a harder shell, but it's still moist in the middle. It's I've been doing that since you told me a few years ago, and ever since. Yeah.
Which I had no idea you didn't know about that.
Yeah, man.
I thought for the longest time, being around Roy, he would have told you.
No, and then I mentioned to him, and I was like, "What the fuck, dude?" And he's like, "Yeah, everyone knows that." I'm like, "Bitch, you never told me."
So, what's your take on the sopapilla?
You know what? These are good right now. After eating these tamales.
Yeah,
I can look at it right now and tell you it's horseshit.
that's not good sopapilla this time.
Yeah, it's super thick. It's too thick. They, Panchos used to have the most thin, crispy, fluffy sopapillas, and now they're just like, when you have those thick chips, those thick tortilla chips that are too thick, they're like gonna break your fucking teeth thick. I feel like that's what this is, but like sopapilla form. It's just too thick, too much going on. I don't care for it. And I guess that's it. So, hey everybody, thank you for hanging out with us here on episode 158. Next week we might have an episode with Forever Reckless. I don't know. We talked about it. She said she was down, so we'll see what happens. We'll have a Christmas episode next week. The following week we'll have a New Year's resolution /
Vision board
episode.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to have JD on for that.
And so if you don't already do so, please make sure you follow us on social media at the Funky Panther. You can call us, text us, leave us a voicemail 817-677-0408. All of this shit you can find at thefunkypanther.com. Stay good, everybody. I'm Chad.
I have indigestion.
I'm Tim.
And we are
The Funky Panther!
Do not buy canned tamales.
Buy canned tamales.